Hello, once again we are starting with application of Gauss theorem, and here we are going to cover its second application, that is by applying a Gauss theorem to calculate the electric field due to an infinite plane sheet of charge. And here we can write over here charge density should be taken as sigma. Okay, it is charge density, and unit can be written as centimeter per meter square, because sigma can be written as we know sigma is q upon a. Okay, coulomb per meter square. Okay, so here we need to draw a plane sheet and will going to form. Okay, if I draw this sheet, okay, now this is a sheet and positive charge is all over it. Now we consider a cylinder over here. Cylinder, okay, this is dotted line and then we are going to pass through it, so we can consider over here. So now what we are going to do over here, we consider three area. This area vector, and area vector is perpendicular to this, then we can say it is area 1. Now it is a curved surface, we already seen in our first line, then it will be in perpendicular to this is our area vector 2. So same way we can draw over here, it is area vector 3. Okay, area vector 3. Now as per this, we are going to draw the electrical field. So electrical field is in two direction. First of all, we draw one diagram for a sheet. Now it is going in two direction, eitherwise in this or it is in this backward of the sheet. Okay, in these two direction can be considered. So same way, if the electrical field are passing through this, then electrical field and this, the theta is 0 degree. Same way, if my electrical field is passing from here, it is forming 90 degree. Now if my electrical field is from the back of this and it is going to pass, then they are parallel. So between E3 and E is same, so theta equals to 0 degree. We can see over here. So same way, sometimes some students ask me, okay sir, sheet you have taken a generally form in a cylindrical. It doesn't mean that every time we need to take a cylinder. If I need to take a rectangular cube, suppose this, drawing is more important, so we'll see. Okay, so now let me cover this. It is my top area of the rectangular slab. Okay, this one is my bottom area. We can little bit over here. So now we have 3 or 6 cube or we can say rectangular slab have 6 sides. We can take area. This one is area A1, that is length into breadth. This one also can taken as area A2, length into breadth. Now bottom area with a different color we will draw over here, that can be seen. So no problem, can be over here. So this is in bottom. Okay, that is area in bottom, that is area in top. Area in backside we can draw over here, that is come on, this one is area and coming in front. Okay, this can be seen area in backward. Okay, and bottom की जगह पे हम इसको down रखते हैं, area and down, that is backside. So now we'll draw an electrical field over here. Electrical field can be seen from this. This is a positively charged sheet. So one thing, from this positive charge it is moving this theta 1 0 degree. Same way it is going to move in this direction. Theta 2 is 0 degree. But in this, my sheet is moving electrical field in this direction, it is 90 degree. Same way for this, it is going to make a 90 degree over here. Same way, if it is moving in this direction, 90 degree, and if it is moving in this, it is also 90 degree. So all the surface that are top, bottom, backward and front, they all are considered to be 0 because they are 90 degree. So as per the flux, or we have seen the electrical flux formula. Now as per this formula we are calculating, because in this we have 6 sides, so it's more lengthy to write. Electrical field flux we are finding, and flux can be write EA1 cos theta 1 plus EA2 cos theta 2 plus EA cos theta 3. Now theta 1 is considered to be 0, theta, okay, theta 1 0 degree, theta 2 here is seen, that is 90 degree, and theta 3, that is 0 degrees shown over here. So theta 3 0 degree, cos 0 1, so 1 0 1. We can write flux is be EA. Consider area to be same, that is A. So we are taking here area 1 equals to area, this is 3 equals to area, same area. So EA plus EA will get 2EA. Okay. Now, as per the Gauss theorem, we are going to write over according to Gauss theorem. We know phi equals to Q upon epsilon naught. Here we already write on over here charge density sigma. Here we have taken the charge Q, sigma equals to Q upon A. So we can write Q equals to sigma A, that is area of the sheet. So as per that, we will write over here that is phi equals to sigma A upon epsilon naught. Now we will going to compare these two equations. So we get from equation in 1 and 2, what will we get over here? That is 2EA equals to sigma A upon epsilon naught. Now we can strike it out. Area is common in both. A is cancel out. So we'll get E equals to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. So this is for a single sheet. Okay, I hope you will all get clear. So for a single sheet we can write over 2 over here. Okay, thank you.